I'm Steve Betts, and I'm a service technician.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Michael Batchelor. I'm a service technician with Supérieur Propane.
I've always liked to work with my hands and kind of fix things as I was growing up. And the truth is, I found out that Superior was hiring, and Superior's a big company, and I wasn't sure at the time what my end result was in a career, but it just turned out that things fit into place with being a service technician, and I get to work on things, so it's a good thing.
A normal day here can take you many places. It can take you locally, so you have short jobs, big jobs, you even have out-of-town jobs. But they're all great. It's nice to know that you can do a good job, feel like you are accomplished in what you do, and you accomplish much, and you get happy customers.
So what I did when I started, I worked with the older technicians for quite some time, very similar to what these days is an apprenticeship program, and wrote the test through the Department of Labor at that time. I started years ago, so things were a little different back then, and then continuing working, I did the online training program, which at that time was done through actual books and modules, and took the test through the Department of Education.
To be a technician, you go through an apprenticeship program. For myself, it was a plumbing and a 4-year apprenticeship program to get my qualifications. To get here as Supérieur Propane, I was actually invited. They were looking for technicians. I made myself available, and I've never regretted it.
I think the favorite part is that you run your own day, because you can determine, how your day is going to, what the outcome is going to be by the things that you do. And it's just like you have to do your job and you have to do the tasks that you're asked to do, but you're basically your own boss. So it makes it, it's a challenge, but it makes it, at the end of the day, you feel better about what you've done.
The favorite part of this job is there's no 2 days are alike. From one day you can be working in the residential, installing customers' tanks, or you could be taking and working on an industrial site, taking and expanding large piping systems.
I tell you, if you like working with your hands and your brain, it's a really good job. There's a lot of opportunity for work because it's never going to end. That's a bonus, of course. Every day, it may be a challenge, but if you just work your way through it and you like what you do, if you look back on your day, sometimes you'll say, well, I can't believe they even paid me for that, but you want to get paid for it. But it's a nice thing to think of, that obviously that means that you like what you're doing. And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that here.